What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, that Pens fan 412, and we're flying back to the past. Back to the past as the Pittsburgh Penguins take on the Ottawa Senators in Pittsburgh. You're probably wondering, why is there an old ancient television set around me? And for those of you that are too young to know exactly what this thing is around me, this is an old television set. It's because the Penguins decided last night to wear their old school, the Winter Classic jerseys that they're they're vintage, right? So I decided, you know what, let's change stuff up a little bit. Let's add a little bit of spice to the program, a little bit of characteristic. We'll see what happens. If you guys absolutely hate it, then so be it. But for this episode, I am being brought to you. This video is being brought to you on channel 7 or 12 or 5. Honestly, whatever channel you think something like this would be on, it's probably on there. Anyways, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and roll into this game. So a few things going into this game. First things first, Jeff Petry's back. So we got in my mind, Jeff Petry is good enough of a player to help in the back end to the point of our power play, first and foremost. And then he's pretty good. He's a very good everything veteran defenseman that can do practically everything if he needs to. Does he do it like superstar ability? No, but he does it to a degree where everybody can say, you know what? I'm glad that he's out there. And I was very glad that he was out in this game, and we'll see why in a very short period here. And then the other thing in this game is that our Tristan Jarry is back in the net. Jarry is back. Dustin Tokarski got put to the AHL after, you know what? The one game that he put in maximum effort. The man put in, for the game that he came into, in the game that he played, he put in maximum effort. And that's what we need to get from our third string guy that's there because one of the top guys is hurt. That's what we need. So yeah, having Tokarski as a third string is all right. It's good. It's fine. It's cool. Great. All right. But without further ado, and Cam Talbot's in net for Ottawa. So let's go ahead and pull into this game. Pull into this game here. And first thing, I just want to say this. Jarry's looking all right. He's looking good. He's good. You know, it's very reassuring to get him back in net, which at the beginning of the season, it wasn't like that because he was worrisome, but it was actually nice to have him back in the net. In 11 minutes and 14 seconds into the first period, the Penguins are on the power play. We're on the power play. And Jeff Petry has the puck back at the point, and he just does a little floater. He just shoots a floater towards the net. And Gensel's got it there, and he deflects it over, and Raquel's there, and Raquel deflects it in. And it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Jeff Petry with the assist in his first game back. That's what you need to see. That's what we need from a guy like Jeff Petry, who arguably was one of the best defensemen that the Canadians had for a short period of time, especially the last few years when Shea Weber, who is still hurt and may never play again, originally got hurt. Jeff Petry was the guy that stepped up to the plate. And that's what we need him to do for us, is step up to the plate. And he did that by getting an assist on the power play. Pens score. And not literally like 40-ish seconds later, a little bit over 40 seconds later. It's a one of those goals where it's just like, oh, Jason Zucker's battling behind the net. Cam Talbot has no idea what's going on behind him, mind you. And the commentators just roasted this man for that. Because by the time Zucker wraps around the net and puts the puck into the back of the net, Cam Talbot was just then realizing Zucker was over there when he thought he was over here. And yeah, Zucker gets a nice little unassisted wraparound backhander into the back of the net. I'll give the assist to Cam Talbot for not paying attention and doing his maximum effort. But Zucker, and then of course there's the Zucker Selly, which he does that now all the time. Anyway, that's his 13th goal of the season. Very nice goal, very sudden goal. You love to see it. Jory had some spectacular saves, and then we roll into the second period where it's more of the same. It's literally just Jory having spectacular. Well, not all of his saves are spectacular. I got to stop doing that. Not all of his saves are spectacular, but there are very good saves. His rebound control still needs work, but if you can stop the rebound attempt from going in that you give up, then all right. As long as you do that, it's when he doesn't stop the rebound from going in. That's when it becomes an issue. So 17 minutes, 12 seconds into the second period, and Jake Gensel gets the puck from B. Rusty, and B. Rusty, when he gives it over to the Gens man, and the Gens man shots that puck, and boy, does it go in the back of the net. And I will bite the bullet on this one. I was definitely one of those people that I started seeing a lot of regression in Gensel's play as of late. And it really started to show, especially in like the spans of losing. Gensel doesn't really seem to be doing anything. And I started to question, I started to second guess Jake Gensel, but when he has it on, he puts it in and gets goals. And it's 3-0 Pittsburgh. A little almost 2 minutes later, there's this little scrum in front of the net here. We got Stutzla and we got Chuck. And we went over this in the last video for the last game we played against the Sens. The Chuck is big, strong boy. So they're breaking in. And Crosby's realizing, I cannot physically stop the Chuck. The man is big, strong boy. I cannot physically stop him. So he dives to try to get the puck out, just throw his stick in every way possible in his way. Didn't work out. Brady Tkachuk puts the puck into the back of the net. It's 3-1 at the end of the second period there. And what was surely people were starting to think maybe Jari gets that shutty in his first game back. But you know what? It didn't happen. It's fine. It's 3-1, rolling into the third period. And 6 minutes and 13 seconds into the third period, B. Rusty, who was not able to start this period because he had gotten hit in practice and had to sit for a moment, has the puck, and he takes it in to the offensive zone. He gets it over to Sid the Kid. Sid the Kid gets it over to Jake Gensel, and Jake Gensel gets his 20th goal of the season. And yeah, it's pretty lit. I'm really biting my bullet there. Jake Gensel, 20 goals in the season. It's 4-1 Pittsburgh. Game's rolling down. Jari has some more decent saves throughout the third. And that's it. Pittsburgh Penguins topple the Ottawa Senators 4-1 in Pittsburgh. Jeff Petrie with an assist on the game back from injury. And Tristan Jarry with the dub on his game back from injury. Your 3 stars of the game, Jake Gensel is the first star. Tristan Jarry is the second. Third star, Jason Zucker. Shots on goal in the Ottawa Senators' favor, 45-44. Very tight game shots-wise. Face-offs in the Pittsburgh Penguins' favor, 65.6 to 34.4 percentage. The power play is half of Pittsburgh, so Pittsburgh scored 1 out of 2 of their power plays. We only gave up 3 in this game, so we learned our lesson, and we didn't get scored on them. Maybe that's because Petrie is out there. Who knows? Penalty minutes, 18-26 for the Sens. There was a fight in this game at one point. There's two fights technically. Yeah. There was 29 to 28 hits, Pittsburgh's favor, 18 block to 14 block for the Pens, and 6 giveaways for the Sens, 11 for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and 5 takeaways of 2 in Pittsburgh's favor. But hey, that's it. I want to thank you all for tuning in to channel whatever you decided to choose at the beginning of the video. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked the video, give it a dislike. I expect honesty here. If you think that this whole setup is stupid, drop that in the comments. This setup is stupid. If you like it, drop in the comments. This setup is epic or awesome or whatever you want to say. Anything. And I will see you all in the very near future. Peace out, everybody.